We are back to Dials. I am Sam Shepik, and I'm joined by.
Also Sam Shepard. Funny enough.
Wait, you cloned me?
Yeah, and then I replaced myself with the clone.
But you don't.
This premise is falling apart.
It really is. Okay, so that's Ben for anyone who's confused, because. Yeah. So anyway, we are back with round 5. And this is still pod 1. We have an Imperial list
Is
and
this still pod 1?
our first.
I think this is pod...
Is it pod 2?
This is pod 2, isn't it?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I stand corrected. This is pod 2, and we have our first scum list and an Imperial list today. Looks like we got some concussion missiles in these Inquisitors with some supernatural reflexes. And Night Beast with a targeting computer, and Darth Vader with some passive sensors there. Get his target locks in case he is
Oh my god,
out PS'd.
I apologize for whatever is happening to the overlay right now. It is refusing to cooperate with me.
I guess pilot skill is the dinosaur. So if someone if he has initiative and there's another pilot skill 6, he has to move first, which is why passive sensors would be a good move for Vader. But there's not really too many pilot skill 6s, but we do have a Fen Rao on the board. Who has initiative, Adam? Ian is first player.
Boom.
All right, so those
So we
passive sensors will come in very handy against Fen Rao then.
Yes. Yes. I'm looking up what passive sensors does. Oh. Hold on.
All right, so it looks like we have a very condensed rock placement and lots of space on this board.
Yeah, this is a lot of very small rocks, except for the one. It's all very close. I will request that the booth adjust the dice cam a little bit so that we don't have this space anomaly on the screen. There we go. It was a black hole opening up ready to eat Vader. So we've got the Imperials up here, deployed in a very unique's the wrong word, just like an interesting pattern up
Loose
here.
formation?
Yeah.
Because they're sort of spread out all across the top of the board there.
And then we've got the scum down on the bottom with Fen and Tarani coming up the left side, and Guri, who will be off to the side doing Guri things.
Grr.
E.
I'm proud of you. So then these Inquisitors are very interesting because they have those supernatural reflexes, so they can do a boost and then execute their maneuver. And then we just saw a focus barrel roll there.
Yeah, so this gives them a lot of maneuverability and unpredictability with their supernatural bonuses, basically.
Right.
They're going to have a lot of actions and just a lot of silly nonsense.
They're really good at getting in the way of the other players' ships and just causing confusion. Looks like we had a boost into a focus with the supernatural, then a 2 straight clearing the stress. Oh, so that's what he must have done with the first Inquisitor, which is why it is not stressed. So then he could do a barrel roll after that. That is really neat. I have actually never really considered doing supernatural on these Inquisitor ties.
I do really like that a lot, and I think it's going to make them a lot of fun to watch fly around the board.
Gives you a lot of board control. So he's just sort of has...
Oh, that does not look good.
Whoa. Adam.
Here's the... Man, I don't like the way that overlays. Anyway.
I wish we had a mute button for Adam.
We do. We can just take our headphones off.
Oh, that's true.
Look, I hit the mute button. Yeah, the Inquisitors can do just a lot of silliness with their supernatural and their little linked actions there.
Yeah, so barrel roll into a focus and then execute a blue maneuver. Now, do they still have the one turn blue on those TIE fighters?
Well, as I recently learned,
They-
I can show you.
Ah, they do. That is amazing. That dial actually lends a lot of silliness to those movements.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I expect that they'll be hard to pin down, and they're probably very effective blockers.
Yes.
With that amount of maneuverability.
It's almost like a cloaked tug with afterburners.
That's my favorite chip to fly.
Mine
Just
too.
that.
Mine too. Just that.
Nothing else in the list. Just a cloaking device, afterburners, tugboat.
Oh my god, you're nuts. I mean, Adam, I'm sure approves. So.
Oh, Adam absolutely approves. Or
If he doesn't, he actually does. So
1.0 cross-faction tugboat with Hera crew.
yeah,
Where you just reverse all around the
stupid,
board.
stupid.
It doesn't do anything useful, but man, was it fun.
So we saw Guri go to the opposite side of the board there, while Fen and Tarani are working their way up.
Yeah, so I think he's definitely hoping that basically that Tarani and Fen will kind of act as the distraction while Guri can
Get in there and
just do Guri things.
do some shenanigans. And Guri with those advanced sensors just... I mean, yeah, those blockers can be anywhere, but Guri can literally see where they are and be anywhere.
Yeah, Guri is at a huge advantage against the blockers. The blockers, I think, will be pretty effective against Fen, or have the potential to be pretty effective against Fen.
Sure.
But Guri, they're just not going to pin down.
I wonder if this Imperial player won't just come straight down the board and just try to isolate Guri and maybe try and push in some damage. That might be a mistake.
That is, I mean, I do think that would probably be a mistake just because a Fen Rao behind your entire squadron.
Oh, it sounds ridiculously awesome for Paul.
Yeah.
But we do see that TIE fighter turning out and away from Guri, so it looks like maybe the rest of the fleet will turn in tandem with that TIE fighter. Night Beast. That's right.
Night Beast. I have not seen a Night Beast on the table in quite a
He
while.
works the same as 1.0 Night Beast, except it's blue instead of green.
So he doesn't work the same. It's a totally different card. The colors are different.
Well, before the end of the stream, I'm pretty sure I'm going to hurt you.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay,
That's
so
totally fair.
we're doing the 3-turn here and measuring it off the side like a boss. So he does his 3-turn and focus. No, he's going to boost.
He actually can't boost because
did
he
he
already did
boost
that
already?
as part of his supernatural.
Gotcha. So he could barrel roll into a focus, or he could just take an evade
He'll
like
just
that.
take the evade.
Boom.
That makes sense with that Fen coming in for some hurt.
And speaking of those tokens, where are those tokens from, Ben?
They are from Tabletop Legion, one of our local boys here who makes some awesome 3D printed stuff. You can find him, I believe, on Etsy at Tabletop Legion, and until Tuesday, you can use the code Walker19 to get 30% off your order. So go check out his stuff. It's really awesome. So thank you to Anthony from Tabletop Legion for providing this stuff. Also, another shout out to Ken from District Foundry.
I believe
also
that is
found
his
on-
tray down there below the Last Inquisitor on the
Yep.
right side.
Yeah, in that bottom right corner of the screen. Also, really cool 3D printed X-Wing stuff. I use a lot of stuff from both of these guys pretty much every time I play. They make really good quality things.
Excellent. So we see Tyranny up here barrel rolling to avoid that rock, and he knocked over Guri. Doh.
Ugh. Well, DQ'd.
Come on, Paul.
This was a good game.
Come
but,
on, Paul.
Paul is out.
Get it together.
Fergie, I know you're a grown man. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for Ben. Okay,
But
so
also,
we got...
I cannot think of what comment I made that you are possibly referring to right now. It's all a blur.
It's kind of... That's how the day goes.
Where's the bird emoji?
Where's the bird emoji? Okay, so we see Guri barrel rolling back into the fray a little bit and doing a one straight back. Vader, a very aggressive 3-turn move.
I think Ian is probably hoping to catch Tirani and Fen before Guri can get into the fight. I don't expect Paul to let him do that, but that is what appears to be the mindset here.
Well, and Tirani is lined up. And here comes Fen, actually. Very aggressive move on the left side of the board.
Yeah, I mean, Fen is going to have to take a boost. He could
boost?
He could focus boost. He actually should probably stay put, because I think a focus boost puts some range 2 shots into him, and that is not where he wants to be.
Even if it is only 2 dice, because 2 dice are very effective in today's version of X-Wing.
Yeah, as we've seen, 2 dice can be the end of an A-Wing.
This is actually probably a better maneuver, a barrel roll out and to the left.
That's why we're not playing.
Exactly, because we suck. All right.
Looks like we will probably have a range 3 exchange between Fen and that Inquisitor here.
Yep, there it is.
It looks like Fen might not have arc here, but that Inquisitor definitely has a range 3 shot back.
It's not a good day to be Fen right now.
I mean, if he were at range 2 taking this, then I'd be much more worried about him, but...
Right. Well, if he had a focus at least.
That is true.
Ooh, double focus. So, spend it. 2 hits.
So here's 4 dice out of Fen. With 2 evades.
Good. That's scary, though. Anytime you take 2 hits and then you're rolling 4 dice and you're just praying you roll some evades.
Oh, yeah. Which, if this were me playing, I wouldn't have rolled any evades there. My green dice don't function. That's why I play Rebels.
Well, Imperials have the Decimator. You could just roll no dice.
Yeah, well, you know, Falcons.
That too.
Fergie, don't say a single word.
Roasted in the chat.
Look, I definitely play still sometimes. Oh, this is X-Wing, Adam clarified. Oh, well then no, I don't play that anymore. No. I will play more. I just have to move.
Okay, so now...
Last 6 months. I've played once in the last 6 months. The one time.
And here comes Night Beast doing a 2-bank as the Emperor has foreseen. Focus for his ability and then take a target lock on, looks like Tirani or Fen. His choice. Is he feeling lucky? Ooh, he's going aggressive with Fen. He thinks he's going to get arc on Fen. I don't know.
I mean, it is Fen. I just don't see it happening. Every time you think you have arc on Fen Rao, he is suddenly somewhere else.
It's sad that they don't have the double reposition anymore like a lot of other ships do.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely hurts it. I see a lot of Fang fighters take afterburners now, just to kind of make up for that.
Well, they can't take it. They don't have a mod slot.
Oh no, you're right. I'm thinking of the quick play or the quick build stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, not having that double reposition, especially for Fen, who always wants to be in range 1 but can't quite position for it,
right,
is it's very difficult.
So there was a barrel roll a barrel roll focus into a revealed boost maneuver. Revealed 1-bank maneuver, which is effectively a boost. So he's basically barrel rolling and boosting all over the board with these tiny little Inquisitors.
Still upsets me so much that the Fang Fighter doesn't have a mod slot, but then its quick build does.
Right? Isn't that hilarious?
The quick build has 2 mod slots,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
It does. All right, so looks like a supernatural boost focus into a revealed 1 turn, I'm thinking. Create a little kill box here. There it is. And a 2 bank for.
Tyranny.
Yeah, I think he cashed in his chips on the wrong Starfighter there. I think Fenn's just going to do like a 3 bank here.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's probably expecting to take out one of these Inquisitors this round. I did not catch if either of those Inquisitors spent their force for Supernatural this turn.
They did.
I apologize for that horrible sound.
They did spend for Supernatural. So they are out. And here goes Guri. 3 bank over the cloud, the gaseous anomaly.
Just off there doing Guri things.
He's going to get a nice little shot in there on that Inquisitor. I guess it's not necessarily a nice shot, but it is a shot nonetheless.
It is technically a shot.
Vader rocketing in from the outer reaches of space into this engagement. So we're gonna target lock Fenn. passive sensors probably. Yep, there's the 2 bank from Fenn. Just gonna barrel roll.
And it looks like he's going to avoid most shots here. It's possible that Night Beast will still have one on him, but
I think you'll probably link it into a focus too. Make sure he's not gonna take too much damage because those little ships only have 4 hull.
yeah, it is very fragile if you can get a good shot on it. Taking a focus.
Passive sensors probably. Yep.
Yep, so here we have the passive sensors from Vader.
Okay, so Tyranny's gonna get the lock.
Using passive sensors to get that lock on Tyranny.
Okay, and then spending a force for a focus off that action. That's actually really good. I didn't realize how good passive sensors is on Vader. It is disgusting, Adam.
It does very silly things.
Wow,
Oof.
2 crits? Who needs advanced targeting computer?
Spends the lock, and he's spending a focus. And Tyranny is going to take all 3 to the face.
A direct. So 2 shields, 2 hull down.
I can hear Paul at the table going, "This is all fine."
We're all fine here now. How are you?
I'm fine. This is fine.
It's not half points yet. There's no points been distributed out at all.
Yeah, it's all
yet.
fine. This is fine.
Okay, Fenn on the Inquisitor.
He's going to have to spend that focus if he wants some damage here. I can see him agonizing.
He has chosen violence, and 4 hits onto that Inquisitor. Could one-shot him if he blanks. Okay, that's half points on that Inquisitor.
The first set of points has been dealt.
First blood to Paul Fuller.
Could we get some numbering on our Inquisitors?
Yeah, Adam, what are you
For
doing?
favor.
What do we pay you for?
Come on, Adam.
Do your job, bro.
God, Adam.
That guy.
Why did we let him do this?
Because he's letting us do this.
Oh, yeah. I forgot the whole thing hinged on him.
Okay, so a hit crit there from a range 1 shot on the
Into
Inquisitor.
nothing.
Wow. Oh, no, that was Guri. That was Guri. Guri was on the other Inquisitor, right?
Yeah, Guri shooting at the other Inquisitor
Okay, yeah. So more half points. So 50 points for Paul this round.
Yep. And here we have Tarani taking a range 2 at Inquisitor number 1 for 3 hits after the focus.
Ooh, that Inquisitor. He's
Ooh.
going to be safe. He spends his
That
focus,
focus.
and then he's going to take a damage from Tarani's ability.
Yep, because he does not have any tokens left.
And he is in that bullseye. That was still correct to spend that focus.
Oh, definitely. And a reminder of Tarani's ability there. Oh. Hey, that shouldn't have worked. If he's in Tarani's bullseye, he shouldn't have been able to spend that focus.
He should be taking a damage there from Tarani's ability.
But he shouldn't have been able to spend that focus anyway.
From an attack, each enemy ship in your bullseye damage unless it removes one green token.
Dead to rights.
Oh, while you... Dice cannot be modified using green tokens. So that...
That's from... Okay, so he did take the... Because he should have taken full damage from the shot.
Yeah,
Which, was that just one?
Either way, it was going to be
Was
one.
that just one from the
Yeah,
shot?
it didn't
Okay,
matter.
cool.
Either way,
I
it
couldn't
was
remember
be,
if it was 2 focus or 1 focus and 2 evades.
It was 1 focus and 2 evades. 2 hits from one of the Inquisitors, spending the
his
lock.
target lock.
Wait, spending... Oh,
So
on
this would be a
Fen?
range 2 on defend from number 2 here.
So then why was he rolling 3 dice?
I believe...
Because the Inquisitors only have 2...
I believe that was a concussion missile.
Oh, derp. God. Right.
Yeah, so this is a concussion missile shot. He attacked with the target lock, and then the attack hits, so every ship at range 0 to 1 of the defender exposes one of its damage cards. So Inquisitor number 1 has taken damage, or has flipped up one of his damage cards and got a wounded pilot.
Yeah, from the concussion missile.
Yes, and Fen takes a damage there.
So range 2 at Tarani with number 1 Inquisitor. Ooh, brutal. Takes an evade. So 1 crit on Tarani, and that is going to be half points.
Also, I've just realized something. Oh, excuse me. I think our labels are slightly wrong. I think Night Beast is labeled as Inquisitor number 2 here. So that is actually not Inquisitor number 2 up there. That is Night Beast. Inquisitor number 2 is down by Vader. There we go. I mean, Penix Pilot will just get repaired immediately.
It will. Oh, that's true.
Just takes the 2 stress.
All right, back to the dials of...
That was a pretty bloody round.
I'm surprised that that Inquisitor lived, honestly.
I know, if that flipped up card had been a direct hit, that would have been a self-destruct.
Oh my god. Needing the eject button. Friendly fire! Hold your fire!
Friendly flyer.
Friendly
Yeah.
flyer. Oh my god, what have I done to you, Ben?
You've ruined me.
I've ruined you. Excellent. Okay, so
Flow
we've
through.
got basically all these ties have this cute little ring.
Yeah, so I would honestly say that Paul has the positional advantage here. Guri is exactly where Guri wants to be, which is behind all of the Imperials, where she
Sure.
can just zoom up doing Guri things, get that free focus, and just start pumping out some damage.
Yeah.
2 of these Inquisitors, both of these Inquisitors are near death, and Fen is also in a very good position to be right where he wants to be in the middle of the scrum.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with most of the Imperial players' ships. The only thing that Paul really got that was painful was that panicked pilot on Tyranny.
Yeah, that will definitely hurt him in this upcoming round. But I mean, Tirani is in a position where he almost just
One bank.
just one bank and act as a blocker.
And then but all the TIE fighters are going to move. He's going to get, like, Tyranny's probably just going to get blocked anyway, so no actions anyway.
Yeah, so the stress doesn't really matter. Those Inquisitors will move, and then Tirani can just get in Vader's way.
And then looks like we have a one turn here from Night Beast, who's just going to self-bump there.
Looking to catch Fenn when he comes in behind the Inquisitors.
Naked TIE fighters are dead TIE fighters.
Yep. I think the only thing that might save him here is the fact that Paul is focused on the Inquisitors.
Right. Well, we'll see if Ian gives Paul a shot at the Inquisitors.
I think Guri for sure has a shot at number 2 here. No matter, I don't think there's anywhere number 2 can go that Guri can't follow.
Right. So Wounded Pilot is repaired from Inquisitor number 1. Did a 3-turn out, and guess that's all that's going to be for him. So we'll get the second one moved here. So we're going to Supernatural number 2.
And he's going to take a boost with that. And then I imagine a maneuver up to the top of the screen here to go after Fenn.
So he's going to link it to a focus before he does, and then it must be a blue 2 straight, 1 straight?
Looks like a one straight.
Do they have the 1 straight? Nope, 1 bank. I don't think they do have a 1 straight. I think they've got the 1 banks on the 1 turn. Yeah, there it is.
You are correct.
It's just the advance that got that 1 straight. So 1 banked into the back of his friend, but that didn't really matter because he basically got all of his actions before he even maneuvered.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he could have gotten an evade there, but the focus may be enough to keep him alive. He's going to be causing a traffic jam here with Tirani.
Yeah, if only Guri is shooting at him, then probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see where Fenn goes. If I know Paul, he'll probably 2 bank Fenn, give himself options.
Yeah. Yeah, or even just well, let's take a look.
Or 2 turn in. I think the 2 turn is blocked, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think the 2 bank is probably his safest bet, especially while he's this hurt. Who knows? Maybe he does the 1 hard and just goes for a naked shot.
Be cheeky. Yeah, let's...
Guri taking an advanced sensors boost here.
Then a 3 bank, maybe?
And just a 1 bank.
Didn't want to get too close to the fire, I guess. 2... Is that a 2 turn? Oh, boy.
Ooh, time for a face-off.
Is this clear?
Oh, yeah, that clears 100%.
So then the next thing Vader's probably going to do is barrel roll if that clears.
Yeah, definitely. I would expect barrel roll with a target lock.
Right.
Yeah, so here's a target lock, and then I imagine Vader is going to use his force here for a barrel roll.
Here it is.
There it is.
So he'll have a nice shot on Guri, although Guri will get that focus from being range 1 of Vader.
Right, and that gives Guri the opportunity to potentially bring down Inquisitor number 2.
Right. But here's the thing, since Vader is bringing the hammer down, you think Vader, would you want to spend that focus?
Oh, the 2 turn cleared with Fenn there.
Oh, wow.
So 2 turn to clear the stress and get a focus.
So there's going to be blood.
Yeah.
there will be blood.
Well, many ships are about to be taken off the board.
Okay, we'll start with Vader, range 1 into Guri.
Here we've got Vader's 4 dice into Guri, using advanced targeting computer to change one to a crit. Yeah. So there we had advanced targeting turned a hit to a crit,
He could
and then
have.
he spent the lock to re-roll the blank.
This
and
is a
then-
missed opportunity, but he could have changed one of those natural hits that he rolled to a crit
He
with
did.
his. Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he rolled hit, crit, blank focus, changed to a hit. Or he rolled 2 hits, blank focus, changed a hit to a crit, re-rolled the blank, and
Okay.
then spent...
Okay.
Disabled power regulator with a 2-hull Guri, so there's half points. That's a big deal because that's
That is
63
a really big deal.
points. And Guri's gonna be also ionized.
Yeah, that's gonna be really bad.
Vader's
for
just gonna
Paul.
come in and slice and dice.
Yep, so here is the shot coming in from Fen. 5 hits, and no matter what, that Inquisitor is dead. Inquisitor number 2 goes down.
That should be another
Or
20-ish points.
if you follow what I just did to the overlay, Inquisitor gets a lot more hull spontaneously.
Well, we all know who you're rooting for, huh? Traitor.
Here we have 2 hits and a crit coming out of Tirani into Night Beast. Oh, I'm sorry. This
Whoa.
is Guri into Night Beast.
Natties.
And now here's range 1 from Tirani into Night Beast with just 2 hits, focus blank.
So he's spending his R5P8 charge to re-roll. Just 2 hits. And looks like he takes 1.
And it looks like that kills Night Beast in one go.
Oh, was that 3 hits?
That was.
I thought he rolled evades. I'm lost. Okay. I'll just pretend.
I'm just listening to the table because I couldn't quite see what was going on with the dice there.
Alrighty, so we're back to dials here, and Paul Fuller comes away with a 40-point lead.
Yeah, that for a second I thought that this had swung in Ian's favor when he delivered that huge hit to Guri, but Paul took it back by taking 2 ships off the board in response.
Yeah, that.
Not a good trade for Ian.
I mean, you can 2-turn Vader here behind Guri after Guri does the 1 straight, but then Fenn's just gonna tee off.
Yeah,
on
that's
Vader.
the thing is, if Vader tries to chase down Guri, Fenn is just gonna annihilate him.
Ugh. All right, so we have Inquisitor doing a 1-turn.
Sometimes I really wish that the stream could hear Adam's mic.
Only sometimes, though.
So I'm definitely expecting Guri to just move ahead pretty much as fast as possible to get away from Vader.
Well, Guri's
and
doing
to
the
go
1 straight.
after... Oh, Guri is ionized.
Yeah,
I
because
forgot
of
about
the
that.
because of the crit. Her crit's also repaired, so she no longer has that.
Well, it's repaired after she does an ion maneuver.
Right, which is going to be now.
I'll repair it when the time is appropriate, Sam.
You will
do it when I
say.
Once the template is off the table, now she has done her maneuver, and it is repaired. Sam.
Okay, Ben.
Sam.
Ben.
Sam.
Ben.
This is great television.
We are pure.
Yep, so there's the 1 straight and the forced focus out of Guri.
So then Vader
Or no
turn
action out of Guri?
to focus. Oh, she can't focus, so she can't do. So when you're ionized, you
Oh.
can only perform a focus action.
But Guri does not have a focus
Guri
action.
does not have a focus action, so she cannot focus. However, Vader is going to be range 1 if he decides to stay there.
Vader is gonna have to barrel roll here. I don't really see any way around it.
Right. The question is he feeling lucky?
Because does he barrel roll up the board or down the board?
I don't think there's any way a barrel roll up the board clears.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's a. I think it clears. Are we putting money on this? Oh. Oh, did he just passive censor? Oh, I guess he's waiting to see where Fenn's going. That's actually really smart. God, that passive censors just gives him leverage.
Yeah, that's so nasty.
I have actually never seen a passive censor Vader before, so this is really interesting. Yeah, so now Vader can't even after the passive censor though, Vader can't.
Yeah, so now Vader is going to
Escape.
have to... I imagine Vader will just barrel roll away, and actually, the barrel... Well, Vader's going to have to barrel roll to get out from in front of that rock.
Yeah, so you
but-
target lock barrel roll. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what passive censors allows you to do is take. a
Oh, is
target
that
lock.
all? You can't take any...
You could take a calculate.
Hmm.
So I guess you could calculate and barrel
Well,
roll.
but he could do a target lock or a barrel roll, and then just Vader ability. To get other...
Do they have? I don't think they have a linked barrel roll.
No, Vader... So, Vader, being Vader, right, would just use his ability to spend force for...
Oh, because he can just keep doing
Yeah,
that.
passive sensor action, and then force for...
Okay, I didn't. That seems weird.
No, see, before you engage, if your thing is inactive, perform a calculate or target lock action. So Vader calculates or target locks, and then uses his ability to spend a force to do a different action.
Right.
Focus,
Oh my God.
barrel roll.
Fenn just blanked.
Oof. And see, so that's exactly what he did, is he took the target lock using passive sensor,
Right.
and then he spent a force to barrel roll. Because now he's outside of passive
Right.
sensor.
That's what I was
Yeah.
Talking about doing. I thought you were saying he would do something in addition to that.
No, yeah. Well,
Okay.
anyway, this has been a great conversation.
Okay, so a range 3 shot from Guri with a hit crit because of the focus. And there goes that Inquisitor.
And
Pop.
yet another Inquisitor down.
I don't know if Vader
Vader
can
versus the world.
vaporize this board.
I think Vader can definitely pull some more points out of this, though.
Oh yeah, he could pull points. It's just
I think Vader can pretty easily hunt down and finish off Tirani. He could also if
He could
if
get a
Ian
lucky
plays
shot
his
on Guri.
positioning here, he can get a shot on Guri pretty well.
Well, you know what would be interesting is to see, depending on what Fenn does, if he doesn't block off the one straight, to see a one straight and then do a... Oh, no. Vader moves before Fenn. God, I'm like
Yes.
losing it. So Vader does like a one straight and then sits there and does a passive sensors and see where Fenn goes. And if Fenn decides to go in front of Vader,
Yeah,
then you could just target lock Fenn.
right. Yeah, that gives him a big opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, he already has the target lock on Fenn, but he could just take a calculate and then
Oh, that's
use-
true. Yeah, they're discussing damage cards and where it's supposed to be.
yeah, some damage cards got moved around the table. The overlay should be up to date if you need a reference.
Okay, here comes Tirani doing the Tirani 2-turn.
Yep, which will be keeping that stress if I'm...
Yeah,
Not
he just
mistaken.
wants to get him out of the way, or not out of the way. That stress is gone. That Inquisitor is dead. So he's just trying to turn around and get Arc on Vader. And there's a 1-turn from Guri. So
Yeah,
Antici-
definitely trying to... He's anticipating a turn from Vader here and just looking to catch it.
right. I don't know if you're gutsy enough to do a 1 straight here with Vader, because it's definitely a 2 bank with Fenn probably clears. And this is K-turn.
Oh, K-turn with Vader, trying to catch Fen.
So now does Fen just pull in and park it right in front of him? Yep, there's the two
from
bang.
Fen, yep. With a boost and a linked focus, I'm sure. And I think Fen definitely wins this face-off.
Woof. Okay, Vader gets his shot first. He does have the target lock on Fen. Ooh. So is he going to spend? He's just going to leave it at a crit. He's good. Fen's fine.
Yep, as Fen always is.
Especially range 1. I mean, he loves just trading shots at range 1 in arc.
Yep, so here we have Fen spending a focus using Fearless to get 3 hits. Oh, 3 hits and a crit. Paul is using dice that our camera won't pick up.
Paul, you should be using our dice that we've provided, you jerk.
The ones that the camera can see.
Yeah,
There's
bro.
a lot of
Come
damage
on,
into
Paul.
Vader.
Get
Vader
it
is going to
together.
take 2 hits and a crit here.
Ooh.
And a damaged engine on Vader. That
And
is bad.
Here comes the Guri shot with 2 hits. And 2 evades. So Vader is okay for the moment. But that damaged engine seriously hampers his maneuverability. Not that it matters for this round, but going forward.
Yeah. Well, not going forward, just going in hard turns.
I've created a monster.
Now I possess the crew card. Oh my god, we haven't done any trivia this round.
But who is on that card, Ben? Do you know who's on that card?
It is... Why do I keep forgetting the name?
Starts with an
Also,
S.
to our tech monkey who just said, do trivia, I keep saying do trivia, you have not said that a single time this round. Lies. I will do nothing
Right,
to
we
your
got
pancreas.
Kresh sending out a shout out to his buddy Keith.
All right, so for a let's do a crit token for this one.
Okay, crit token.
So for a crit token, we're gonna have a trivia question in 30 seconds ish when I find a good one. Actually, I already have one. So for a crit token that we have showcased earlier, and we will show in front of the camera again as soon as we have a chance. First person to answer this in the chat correctly wins one of these lovely little crit tokens. I have 2. Let's do this one. What bounty hunter did Leia pose as to get into Jabba's palace?
Right, again, that's for that crit token, that expletive crit token that we have. First person to put the correct answer in the chat will win it.
Go.
Go, chat. Go. Go berserk.
You can do it. Suka!
You got this, chat. I believe in you. All right, we got some shots in the meantime.
Looks like Guri's...
Looks like Vader into Guri here first.
no, Vader's pointing the other way.
Oh, so he is.
I think it's...
So here's
Guri-
Guri spending the focus that she got from being range 1 for 3 hits and a crit.
And
Or
that's...
2 hits, 2 crits.
Is that it? That's... It's...
And
It's
that
game.
should be
yeah,
it.
that is game. Wow, that went fast. 200 to 63, our final score here in round 5.
So we will definitely catch up on our trivia next round because we still have quite a bit to give away.
Well-
But again, it is not Boba Fett. What bounty hunter did Leia pose as in order to sneak into Jabba the Hutt's palace?
This is in episode 6. And it's not Bobby Feet either.
The answer is Adam's pancreas from Mandalorian Mayhem last night.
Adam's pancreas. Princess Leia masqueraded as Adam's pancreas.
There you go.
There's the correct answer. Bush or Bosch.
Boosh. I
Boosh.
think it's Boosh.
Yeah, one of those things.
Thank you, Denku Wisconsin. Go ahead and private message your info over to the Back to Dials Twitch account, and we will get your crit token sent to you. And that is the end of this round. We will be back in about half an hour, 40-ish minutes for the final round here at the Walker Classic 2019 in beautiful Highlands Ranch, Colorado. I'm Ben Hamer.
And I am Sam Shepik.
Thanks for joining us.